I just want to know, do I look inappropriate for work? My dress code is a polo and dress pants or jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately, however, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape.
All right, so a loyal patron sent me this video. I'm sure you guys have seen the video as well, unless you've been sleeping under a rock. So I'm gonna let the video play for a second, and then I'm gonna come back to it. All right.
I just want to know, do I look inappropriate for work? My dress code is a polo and dress pants or jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately, however, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape. I cannot help my body shape. I got a verbal because of my body shape, and I was told I need to wear bigger clothes. I don't appreciate being body shamed. I'm being body shamed. They don't know what I went through in my life and the trauma that I went through to have to deal with being body shamed at work. All I want to do is work. And I'm not being dramatic, but you pulled me away from doing my job to tell me that I have the wrong type of body to wear the clothes that I'm wearing. I have on regular dress pants.
Yes, you are.
And your excuse was the men in the tire shop and the boys keep stopping and looking at me. That's not my fault. You don't know the type of hell I had to go through my whole life just for how I look. You don't know what type of mental trauma I might have from having to be misunderstood for me to come to work to have to hear, oh, you have the wrong body shape. To wear the right clothes though, because I'm in dress code.
All right, cool. So let's unpack this latrine, right? Let's unpack this. All right, so she says that this is body shaming. Body shaming. You guys are shaming me. You guys are shaming. It's so funny how some of these employees are strong, rugged, and raw, and then, in a nanosecond just turn into victim mode. Just, it's, why are you body shaming me? Like, poor little me. So here's the thing. Can we have an hour of power here? Can we just keep it a buck? And let's just be honest. This lady was seeking attention. She was. Listen, I'm just talking to the real business owners here. She was seeking attention. And shout out to Costco for bringing her in, and for giving her verbal abuse, a verbal reprimanded. She was given a verbal. She was given a verbal, and she still was like, nah, that's not enough. I need more attention. So she says, feel like I'm being body shamed. Well, guess what? Associate, Costco is a family store, and maybe they don't want the store, when people are shopping with their kids, they don't want little Johnny, because little Johnny loves animals. He loves the zoo. He doesn't want, to see your camel toe on aisle 7. Maybe Johnny's mom doesn't want him to see a big old fat beaver on aisle 8. Just maybe that they want to shop at a family store without having to, put a PG-13 warning sign on the outside of it. Because if Costco doesn't put their foot down now, that's where it's gonna happen. Like, oh, I'm working, but I should be able to twerk on the tables. What's wrong? Are you body shaming me? So, that whole I'm a victim thing, I'm not really. All right. So she says, she can't control how she shape. Yes, I get it. You cannot control how you shape. You cannot. However, you can. A quick way of fixing this is just buy bigger clothes. Because let's take it for example. You know what? I'm willing to bet $1 million that on the day she was hired for her interview, she did not have those pants on. Nope. I'm assuming, so it says dress pants. I mean, you know what? I don't want to assume anything. Let me Google female dress pants. I don't want to assume anything. When I'm thinking dress pants, I'm thinking, Dockers, khakis. So technically, they are dress pants, but I know the fashion over sheen look when I see it. These aren't Dockers. These are not khakis that you would work on in. Now, these I'm a Fashion Nova and sheen connoisseur, so I know the type of material that clings to the camel toe. Maybe they don't want that at Costco. Maybe they don't. And guess what? That's okay. A simple fix was to just come back in a big, just up the polo size, the shirt one size up, and the pants, real khakis. And and I happen to know what a waist trainer look like. Yeah, I'm a waist trainer connoisseur as well. I know what a woman with a waist trainer looks like. That shirt you can go up at one size, so they're not shaming you for the way you look. Because if this was the military and you looked exactly the way you look, they would have just got you in a bigger uniform, and that would have fixed that, rectified it right away. Bigger uniform. So you were given a verbal. I'll tell you this now. Let me let you see what this lady did. What she continued after this. That was not enough attention. Here it is. So if you're seeing this on the screen, it says, in the state of New Jersey, as long as there's one consenting party in the room, you are allowed to record the conversation. I am the consenting party. So she went ahead and recorded them silently. Now, again, in the state of New Jersey, that's allowed. She didn't break the law, but we're going to explain that in a little more. So here's the conversation with her that she took, she took her phone and it was recording. It was nothing malicious, but, just take a listen.
You are with people here that, Anna's one of the very, very few, the only Asian actually, a lot of people love to go to and talk to because she's very approachable.
Yeah.
And people wait for her lines, literally. If I tell you, comes, people will be like, and I'm not as close as her, but a lot of people come and feel comfortable talking. So the whole situation yesterday, that I didn't want we didn't want you to be upset. And I think Anna,
it was fine. I mean, I handle every situation with grace. So I was smiling. It wasn't, it wasn't like I didn't say anything wrong or anything.
Yeah. So she's handling every situation with grace because she knew what her long game was. She already knew that this was an attention whoring situation that she was about to capitalize on. Here it is. So a couple months ago, there was a lady at Home Depot that did the same thing. Let me find that sister's picture. And I did a search last night, and I think the original pictures they screwed. I think her publicist cleaned the net. But this is the subsequent pictures of her. Beautiful sister. Let's just keep it real. Beautiful sister. Shout out to everyone at Home Depot. I know this is exactly what she was going for because of all of the attention that this picture garnered. She figured she would do it for herself, for the lovely people at Costco. And the people at Costco said, You fine, but you ain't fine. That's what they said. I'm playing. No, they're both beautiful women. But the people at Costco said, you know what? She could have rectified this if she had a Costco apron. If you look at the Home Depot sister, she has her apron on that's covering the front side. So there's no camel toe that can be revealed. So maybe that could have been a fix. Maybe that could have been a fix. An apron. Maybe an apron. I'm not sure about Costco's dress. I haven't been in the Costco's in a minute. Let's see what Costco's dress code is. Do they wear aprons? Oh, as soon as I Googled it, she guess who's on the front page? Yes, this lady. So they do have vests. Costco, they wear vests. Yeah, she's all over Costco. She's I'm not sure if she's fired yet or body shaming. Yeah, so they wear vests. But the vests, some of the vests are long enough to cover the camel hoof, and some are not. Yeah, she's all over Costco, just all this attention whoring, right? And yeah. But anyway, if she had an apron, apparently Costco, they don't wear aprons, they have vests. In the Home Depot situation, the vest covers the front portion of definitely it covers her breasts, it covers all the female reproductive organs. In Costco, in her situation, it didn't. So a vest or apron would have fixed this. And I'm sure if she doesn't have an apron, they don't wear aprons, a vest, if she was wearing a vest, would have covered that in the entire front portion up. But yeah, let's continue to listen.
And I'm not as close as her, but a lot of people come and feel comfortable. Yeah. So the whole situation yesterday, we didn't want you to be upset. And I think
it was fine. I mean, I handle every situation with grace. So I was smiling. It wasn't, it wasn't like I didn't say anything wrong or anything like that. I understand. She didn't want you to upset, I know. Upset. But as I thought about it more, it was just like, I was in dress code. So it's like, I can't help. Like I told you yesterday, I can't really help what shows.
Yes, you can help what it shows. Again, a quick way to rectify this is a bigger shirt and a bigger size pants. It's that simple. If there has never been someone who wanted to go into the military and they were like, you know what, you cannot join the army because your shape. No, they just, in an effort to quell the other men looking and like she said at her job, Costco didn't want the men in the tire section constantly being distracted. And if employees are being distracted, of course, customers are being distracted. And, Mary in there with her husband dropping her car off doesn't want to feel intimidated by this beautiful, voluptuous sister here. So Costco is saying no, and hell no, rightfully so. So, yes, this could be fixed simply by wearing a larger size pants and shirt.
No, it was the dress code. It was the dress code. It was brought to our attention, and it wasn't me because I honestly didn't see her all day. And usually when I see you walking in, I'm walking out.
Right.
It was just brought by management and by employees.
So here it is. It was mentioned by management as well as employees. So some of the male employees, you know what? In this day and age, male or female employees were being distracted. They're like, hey, man, I can't concentrate. I'm about to do a friction reline on this car and I'm draining the oil. Supposed to rotate the tires. What size or what type of oil do they put in this car for a tire rotation? So she got the entire team going crazy. So it was reported by employees as well as management. So here's what she's saying here. Again, the attention whore in here. is that if she was shaped differently, what she's trying to say without saying it is that, if I was white or if I wasn't built like a black woman, what she's trying to say without saying it is that if I was white, there wouldn't be an issue. And, this is, I'm calling BS here. Calling BS here. I'm all about standing up for black employees when they need it. I'm all about that. You know me. I'm purple, I'm blue, black. So you got my support. But in this case, no. This is not. This is an easy fix. This is a very easy fix. One size up shirt, one size up pants. Classic khakis, not the Fashion Nova stuff that Wes likes. Not the Sheen or what is it? Is it Chick Me or Chick Me? Yeah. See, I know, but I don't know the pronunciation. Is it Chick Me or Chick Me? But I know those pants when I see them. And her waist trainer. Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, I know how to take those things off with one hand, my eyes closed, right? But it's just an easy fix. It's a very easy fix.
And that's where that came from.
I don't think you guys, you probably misunderstood. It's not even that. We have to follow certain dress codes. So for most part, I always say to be safe on all levels. Yeah. Either way. And when I was hourly, because I started from pushing carts. Right. So I wasn't just promoted right away where I'm at. Right. If I was allowed to wear jeans, you will be seeing me in jeans and a collar shirt because that's how I feel the most comfortable. Because I like to move around, I like to lift, I like to stack and whatever. Right. But there is a certain, code for dress code for everybody. So if you're wearing pants, like some pants, like Brianna was wearing pants yesterday, they pull on pants. They're comfortable because she's pregnant for whatever reason, but they have pockets. She gets away with it. Yeah. So a certain clothes, certain pants that I know that you can get away with it because you have a back pockets or whatever. And I think it's more of, you were but they were pretty, very pretty, very and they looked very comfortable too. Yeah, they were. But because they didn't have pockets, because they, that was the nature. So your pants have to have pockets? Yes. To be called, it's just, to me, it's stupid. Really, but there is certain pants that you can or cannot, and you can actually get away with pants that look like they like tied to the body, but because they do have back pockets, you get away with it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't just. Don't feel like we just bombarded you and it was directed to you. Like I say, I didn't want to make you upset in any shape or form. I just wanted to let you know that anything that is brought to my attention or anybody, I have to address because I address with everybody else. And I understand that as far as the pocket thing and orientation, that's not what they say. They say. And then the dress code that's not what it says. It doesn't say you have to have pockets.
All right, so I'm not even going to harp on the pockets thing. So here it is. There's so much to unpack here. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If it was my Costco, I would say, listen, I'm not writing you up, giving you a verbal. I'm giving you a verbal. You need to change your clothes. I'm not sure what Costco policy is. If Costco provides the uniform and they pay for it, it comes out their check or whatever. But whatever the case, she needs a one size bigger. So if they need to go to the Costco website, or if you have them on the premises, get her one. If she's wearing a medium, get her a large. And do Costco sells clothes? She needs to go on the floor and get some khakis, not the Fashion Nova types, not the Sheen types, but good old fashioned Dockers khakis. And this would be fixed quickly because I've seen women. I've worked with women before that shaped like, Cherokee, shaped like Cherokee, and they still had bigger. They wore bigger, more freely comfortable clothes, and they were able to coexist with their male counterparts without a problem. So this is an easy fix, very easy fix. Another way of looking at this is, guess what? At any given time, if you don't like the way an organization is running their business, At any given time, you can decide to become your own entrepreneur, and you can leave and do your own thing at any given time. That's the power and the luxury of being in America, in this free country. At any given time, when you feel that you're just a boss chick and you don't have to abide by their rules, you can walk off and say, I'm a boss chick and I don't need this. Yes. There's so much to unpack here. If following rules is an issue for you, when they gave you a verbal, they didn't even write you up and be like, listen, you come back. And I listened to the behind the scene, the hidden camera thing. I listened to it, and they were not aggressive. They were like just chill. They're like, hey, this is just corporate. We're only bringing you in because other people are having an issue. So I'm assuming it wasn't just employees. I'm willing to venture to say a customer complaint. I'm willing to say a customer, because normally the way men think, men are gonna be like, hey, she's looking good. I ain't about to call HR to report her. I want her to keep dressing like this. This is the way men think. Men are going to be like, hey, you seen Debbie? Yes, I can't wait I look at the calendar, I look at the schedule, and whenever Debbie's working, I want to be working because I know Debbie's going to bring the eye candy. That's the way men think. Men are not going to see Debbie, like Debbie, and going to be like, I'm going to report Debbie, unless he's gay. If he's not gay, then men are not reporting Debbie. I am saying, I'm positive it's a customer who was probably there with her son, or who was probably there with her husband, and saw the way Debbie was dressed and said, I don't like the way Debbie's dressing. Is this a strip club? Because if Costco is turning into a strip club, maybe I'll go to Sam's. And the manager was like, whoa, no. Costco is not turning into a strip club, and you do not have to take your business to Sam's Club. We're going to rectify. That's what I believe happened. Just in understanding human psychology and the way people think and the way men think. I've been a man for all my life. I think I knew what happened. This wasn't a male employee complaining. No, this was a female who was with her younger son, or a female who was with her husband. That's what this is about. All right, so now going deeper down into the Pandora's box, she posts a screenshot of from the employee's handbook about what it's section 12.2, what it states about personal appearance in regards to the policy, right? So she thought she was really doing something major, and what she's going to realize is that she just heard her case more. So, all right, it says, it is Costco's belief, in the first sentence, it is Costco's belief that our employees are responsible individuals who are capable of ensuring that their appearance is neat, clean, and professional. All right, first sentence, professional. She's not professionally dressed. So in the first sentence, when she thought she was going to bring the receipts and bring more facts, in the first sentence, these receipts actually hurt her, because this is not professionally dressed in any way, shape, or form. No way, shape, or form. So in the first sentence, something that was supposed to be helping her case actually hurt her case. But I digress. All right. Yeah, she's all over Costco. I'm not sure if I need to see what the stock prices are doing for Costco. Is this going, helping, or hurting, or just look at the poses? Like, the poses are just seeking attention. This should be, you remember Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle had a part of the Dave Chappelle show says, when keeping it real goes wrong. This is exactly what this is the deleted scenes from a Dave Chappelle show, where it says, when keeping it real goes wrong. When you try to attention her whore, and then you get a verbal, then you get written up, and then you're fired. That's how that happens. All because you were attention whoring. And when attention whoring goes too far. That's what this is about. That's my take on it. But, I would love to get other managers or business owner's point of view, because I'm forever a student. And this is the gospel according to Wes. This is how I see things. But I would love to know how you as a business owner, how you see things. What's your perception on this? So drop a comment. Let me know in the comments below. Peace.